Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So we have broken the trend line on Euro USD. We've got a crossover of the of the oscillator, pointing to the downside. We are in a downward trend. We know that been in a downward trend for some time, but we are still stuck in this range. You can see it was ranging here, drop below it, broke above it, back in it, drop below it, back in it. So this is a fairly, let's say, interesting area, or an area that seems to hold a lot of value for a lot of people. So at the moment, we've had the break below. We had the rejection off this level again, and then the break happened. So the big question right now is, are we just ranging still? And my opinion is we still are ranging, and the top of the range is here at 106.028, and the bottom of the range is 104.871. So the question is, are we ranging, or have we sort of broken the moving averages again and we're looking for a rejection? I don't see any structure for a rejection at the moment, so I don't see anything here that is indicating that we have a potential move to the downside. I'd want to see a break of decent structure and retest of that, and there is no decent structure in my view anyway. If we do drop down to 15 minutes, you may find sort of intraday opportunities, but if you look at that, apart from a bit of a triangle forming and then a break of the triangle, there's no rejection of levels. There's nothing on my strategy is actually in play on this chart. So I would expect to see what happens in this this break here, which would line up with the trend line. So that would be somewhere up at 105.700. If we sort of get some kind of a move up there and a rejection, that may prickle my interest, but again, then that's all over the moving averages again, so that just indicates range. So for me, Euro USD is a sit on hands until we break through that range. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, we broke the trend line early in the week. We've sort of moved to the upside, but it's looking like we've been capped. You can see all the tails here. You can see more tails forming. Inside bar on the 8 hour. Don't trust what's forming here. That's typical Asian session. So could be a flag forming. If you look at the hours, so we had a strong move up yesterday, consolidating, building a flag for another leg to the upside. Very possible. But I think the way you want to trade that at the moment is a break and retest of this zone from, well, this level from yesterday, which is at 136.316. So break, retest it. Possible long, you're looking for a tight stop loss, and as long as you're staying above the moving averages on the 50-minute trend is up. So that's kind of the way that you want to be trading it. I'd be doing this with really tight stop losses and really small positions. We do have a crossover quite far on the oscillators here, so and we're above the moving averages with all the crossovers. So potential trend has formed or is forming. Continuation to the upside, a bit of a flag. We're looking for a massive move to the upside, but we've got to get above this 136.316 before we can start looking at that. So that's kind of my view there. I don't think I'd be wanting to be short at the moment. The overall trend is to the upside on the 8 hours, so you're looking for opportunities to buy, but it is just a little bit risky at the moment. So down to 15-minute, look for the structure and pay attention to your levels. You start breaking through levels, then you're looking for opportunities to buy. London breakout strategy may actually also be a play. So first, your range will be the first 7 1-hour bars, and if you break at the upside on the 15-minute, then that triggers the upside trade stop below the range, and at least for the heights of the range. But if you do break above this level, I suspect you have a much bigger move. That's basically this measured move here. So this move up, there's your pullback. So move up, pull back to there. You're looking for a pretty strong break higher at 139.330. Moving on to pound, British pound, Japanese yen. This is a clear stay away situation. We broke a triangle to the upside and we've broken the triangle to the downside. So that, if you look at it on the hour, it'll be a lot clearer. You can see there was our consolidation, broke to the upside, came back, Buyers tried to step in here at the apex of the triangle. That failed. It dropped to the downside. So basically, good example of why I don't always pay attention to diagonals, purely because they're never respected. So, well, not never, but they're not respected as often as what a horizontal level is. At the moment, there's our two levels. Until we start finding support above 166,417 or start resisting 165,828, we are in a range, and I have no interest in trading it. So sideways rangy danger is basically what it is. Euro, British pound, pretty much a similar kind of scenario there. So we've did break up. We've formed a range bar. We've formed two range bars this week so far, and we've got a hanging man on the 8 hour, all in this zone. Look at the 1 hour, yesterday's price action. Absolutely no opportunities to trade there, just pure confusion. So the levels I gave you yesterday are still very much in play. We need support above 0.86416 before we can even start looking for opportunities to buy, and anything below 0.86119, we need to see rejection there before we can even start expecting a continuation to the downside. This is a really, really messy pair. I'm not comfortable trading this one at all at the moment, even though we are in a bit of a messy uptrend right now, and it's quite a long extended uptrend. So could continue, but what we're looking for is opportunities for easy money, and there's no opportunities for easy money when you look at this on the 15-minute. Okay, so yeah, until we break through that structure, I'm a clear sit on hands. Anyway, hope that helps, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.